I paid over 50.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. First carry for Nick Chubb. And not the start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down.
Be on DetaeDotEmUp.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing. Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jack Risky Tart. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Back to it after the pick six, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They go with Chubb on second down. And he stopped immediately there. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Niners take over in terrific field position. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
It sounds like y'all niggas trying to sit. Y'all niggas trying to rob a nigga over there.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On second down, it's Coleman. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. On 2nd and goal, Garoppolo toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned
Yeah,
out,
freaking
couldn't
hard.
even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Garoppolo to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
Credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The kickoff team on the
Nah, no Madden, bitch. Madden be on that fuck shit.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened
there.
there.
Factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, but I couldn't play some dice now.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Now Hunt, and he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Hey, Trey, you next?
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down remains successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Oh, that fun nigga caught one.
Inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown.
I got that 2 cell with a 2, boy. Y'all trying to do
Odell Beckham. 65 yards as his guys are on the board.
Bro, man, nobody drank Hennessy no more, dog.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed pass route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
I don't know that's how about the rim, dude. That's crazy.
To get it to the end zone.
Shit, I used to be rimming boy back then, man. I remember the last time I talked about the rimming, man. Trying to tell you. Ooh, boy, go get the whole leader for the 80, bitch. Bit by the rimming. That Gucci bottle, bitch.
To kick this thing away.
He want that Gucci bottle.
That's fielded in the end zone. A spin. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards
that whole
here
leader
for
for the
his
85.
trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The San Francisco
Nah,
offense
man.
ready to
Remy don't
start
get
their
you
next
drunk.
drive.
Yeah.
And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
That dude say here, bitch.
You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Dude say here, nigga. Every time gonna do it.
Super tall.
Boy, you sleep, nigga. Boy, you sleep, dog. Man.
On second down, it's Coleman. And they get him down, but not before
Now I
he
can't
takes
fuck
it
with
across
Hennessy.
the
That's not fuck with Hennessy.
40-yard line.
Bullshit.
15 for the Niners there and a first down. Couple of very nice
You ain't
carries
go
to
through your
start this
food too,
drive
bitch.
out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one?
They wake up fucking your ass up physically. Nah.
Play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Rolling to his right. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
I'm
Able
gonna
to
die.
rip off a big
Got
chunk
your
of
ass up.
yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big
You
yardage.
pause
Another
game,
nice
dog.
gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll buy some time right. And that'll be knocked away. It's it.
Let me know when you're ready. Come in the ass. Hit the gas mask right quick.
I try to click on his ass as soon as I see the ball get thrown. He swiped it. He swiped it down. He's trying to swipe.
Hit the gas mask. Hold on, I'll be right back.
They can't try me like that time I come to work at 3 and whenever I'm done. Nah, nigga, give me $8 or $10. What y'all finna do? Fuck wrong with you? You can't leave to the work now. Y'all already know how I get. They called me back. They called me to come back to work.
Oh, shit. Hello? Shit. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, man, that shit, man. Go ahead, hit that gas, man. Your ass gonna be goon, dog.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never smoked out no more. That's exactly what I'm rolling right now. A backwood. But you know what I am doing, Mudo? I got like the weed and like the marijuana drink that you just put in your soda bottle or whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Babe. Babe.
I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. That shit.
Babe, I need that gas. I'm talking about that shit. Oh.
Yeah, he gave me a jug.
Babe, that shit.
It's 1,000 milligrams.
Oh.
I had that shit on Sunday. I went to work Sunday. I took it at 6 o'clock. Sunday. Bro, I was high from 6 o'clock in the afternoon to 6 o'clock in the morning till I got off of work. I think I had did an overdose. I think I had put way too much in the soda, though. You know, like on my first time trying that shit. You know, when you don't know, you don't know. Boy, I was high. Then I came home and smoked the joint on top of that shit. to call weed from Red.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Used to Red. Yeah, I used to call weed from Red, but I was buying pounds from Red though. You know, Red was the man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was
I was
grabbing
about
Red.
ready for them boys too at one point, but we didn't get fell out because he said it was too swag.
Yeah, but you know why? Cause they got regular weed. See, you gotta understand. Growing up our days, Zona was the bomb.
No, I'm talking
Zona.
about this was Zona. This ain't Red. This is Zona.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought let me do some swag. Whole pound of swag.
What he charged you 600?
Yeah, it was something like that, 700, 800. It was swag. I let that go cause like you know what? That's on me. I mean, other cross shit like Melo, you might not know, bro. My fake clean, bro. Everywhere. I ain't never robbed nobody, nothing.
You ain't on
Nobody.
that. You ain't on that BS, bro.
No, but I'm just saying. He said me and Dion we tried to rob you.
Man, you never know. Dion
Yeah, Dion probably did, but I'm just saying he
you know
put
what
my
I
name
mean?
in that shit for no
Your
reason.
name in there.
Yeah,
But then
just
see
like
when niggas, I ain't gonna lie. When niggas throw my name in some like salt like that, I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't got no reason to rob you, but if you feel like I rob you, bro, anytime you feel like, you know what I mean, get there.
yeah, get there.
Cause I feel like I fuck with you. If I fuck with you, like you see how I just told you, hey, I got a content thing, $1,000. If them niggas try to lay a hand on you, I'm opening that file on them. Cause I sent you there, so not only I set you up.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a different breed, dog. That's why I don't come out the door like that.
Nah.
That's why.
I know how you rockin' shit. I wouldn't fuck with you any other way, honestly, bro. I don't fuck with the fake, bro. You know, just don't.
Why I ain't gonna lie though, dog. Like the whole new generation, dog. The niggas different out here.
Nah, the motherfucker just don't care about life, bitch.
Nah, them niggas doing shit for the internet instead of doing
That,
shit
that,
for real life.
that what I'm
I
saying,
ain't
bitch.
gonna lie, dog. Them niggas, but I ain't one thing I can say about them young niggas, bro. They
They
get
get
a lot
money.
of money. They
I
get
was just
money.
gonna say they get money. Yeah, they get
They
money.
getting money, dog. They
Yeah,
getting
but the
money.
money. Yeah, but they getting money different. They ain't like us. I sold drugs. I mean, you know, just say I did other shit. You know, these niggas doing fraud to make come on, bro. That's just fake, bro. I don't
Fact,
respect that
fact,
shit,
fact,
bro.
fact.
I don't respect that shit, bro.
That Trey thought that shit a joke, nigga. I know a nigga who do that shit too.
I know niggas
That
do
nigga
that
done
shit.
scare his whole family, bitch.
Damn, bro.
Whole family credit fucked up.
Y'all nigga come up here with that shit, boy. Y'all nigga make a killing off that farm.
They coming up though, bitch.
That's what they doing. That's what they doing now, bro.
They go to your neighborhood and bust the banks.
Yeah, Wisconsin, they come right to your neighborhood, nigga, and bust them, and coming back down here like, man, you feel me?
If
I
I
don't
had that
respect.
money though, I had 40 acres in a mule.
But these niggas making
These
big
niggas,
bread too, though.
man,
The niggas hitting big,
and do
bro.
dumbass
Dumb
shit.
shit.
But you heard what I said. I'm a buy, right? 40 acres in a mule. What that look like?
Man, in certain parts of Florida and Georgia, you get your shit for low ski, bro.
Especially up here in Jacksonville, boy, everything cheap up here.
So I ain't gonna lie to you. The best investment I did when I bought my first house was in Jacksonville.
Yeah,
You know,
everything up here cheap.
I had bought my house like years ago. I've been bought my house right now. I'm living in my second house, and that's in North Lauderdale. And then now I just bought like what 3 acres in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got no house on it. You know what I'm saying?
Just land.
It just land. Like niggas. I know niggas that get money that don't know what to do with the money. Invest in you, invest in you, invest in your kid. You know.
Niggas dumb, man.
I still buy shoes here and there, but
But
life
you
ain't about
flip
me no
shoes
more.
though, bro. You flip shoes though, so you can't really say you just buy. I know you just flip shoes.
Yeah, but a nigga like me though, I feel like ain't nothing out here for me no more. Cause like it ain't even fun no more outside, and that's why I'm mad in life. I'm ready for you on D Brown. You know what I mean? I feel like
Complete.
nigga, you just
Intended for Tevin Coleman.
I'm trying to tell you, dog,
He
man.
was covered by Denzel Ward.
That's some real shit.
and do the best you can to survive every day. Cause a nigga can be hurt.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. He gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence will be sky high.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. Another example. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. To throw, Mayfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I know they had that button like
29.
fuck out of here, man.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 54 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with an extra point. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And that one will give him the lead here as we approach halftime. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
That nigga can't go, man.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Nigga open, man.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Wait, I'm coming after you.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball.
Damn, fuck nigga slapped
This is
him,
going to
man.
be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it.
That nigga throw the ball around, man.
And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Who gonna lose?
So from the 39 now, they're on a 1st and 10.
They ain't playing around. This nigga can't throw the damn ball.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Oh,
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And down he goes. The 49ers get
damn, man, that shit locked down,
Now
dog.
Tommy will
You know
take it.
that.
Perhaps a chance for one more
That shit
quick
locked
play and
down.
another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. 3rd and long for Mayfield.
He wasn't even supposed to touch that. They gonna move that, bro. Bro, played the whole play, dog. He wasn't even supposed to touch that right there.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Here's Mayfield, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure.
Turn it up, y'all.
For the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I be probably hiding a bit walking around Walmart, dog. That shit be low-key fun, though. You find a lot of shit you know.
Next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Right back to Coleman here on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. It's a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. This is caught inside the 15.
DetaeDotEmUp.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3, and across the chalk into the end zone.
I get sticky, dog. I get sticky now.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
I get real sticky now.
Are back out in front. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. It's complete, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead
Oh,
up
man,
to
let me turn
more.
up right quick. Let me turn up right quick. Yeah,
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
yeah. Huh?
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard
Yeah, he
line.
went by. I think he went by a touchdown. I came back, but I ain't had no timeout. The nigga ran the timeout. Fuck, I hate when fuck nigga do that shit now.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know
Nah, boy, that the day, boy.
how they were going to get that done. This is where script
But he ain't gonna
comes
juke
into
my
play.
ass, boy.
What plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the
I
second
got
half,
Sherman.
you're
I play
scripting
bad
more like
defense,
8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Third and short yardage.
Oh!
Mayfield.
Woo! That was a touchdown. Oh, shit, he caught that. That was a touchdown.
Have to be able to convert, and I guess every team would say
I ain't doing that shit no
an
more.
opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. They go play action here on first down.
Bro, I'm right. Chuck, what this shit?
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll wind up
You trying to
getting
sauce
this
me,
one all
dog.
the way down
You ain't gonna sauce me like that, dog. You ain't gonna sauce me like that, dog. You ain't built like that. You ain't built like that. Come on, man.
He'll get about 3
Come on,
as
now.
he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, man. What
That
got that,
call makes
please?
sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On the run, this is Hilliard. And effective running here.
Run that shit
They'll
one
take
more
it down
time.
inside the 10. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
This will be play number 8 here on the
I
drive.
know you finna
It's
run the ball.
3rd and a yard.
He's coming. Hey, on 133. Switch. Watch out.
Hit.
Mayfield down. He gets it to Brown. Good
Man, they
play.
want 30 on the
And
throws,
he
huh?
has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb.
Oh,
And
it's too
he's
slow.
going About 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again for the 2-yard line. They come out here in the I. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll give it to Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. And he missed it. No good.
Hell win it
And
again.
they remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this
no
drive
false
in
call.
pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Yeah, thing, dog. Playing Madden, boy, you need everything they give you.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
I got you.
This is Coleman. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
21.
On 2nd down now. It's Coleman. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And look at this. They get
I'll
the
take that
turnover
punt.
they needed. It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it.
He ain't built like that.
Doing what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Mayfield from the gun on third down. And he completes it to Hunt. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. On first and 10, Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game.
That nigga gonna phone the ball a bit.
So the Browns in
that field goal ain't gonna save you,
reset. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. From the red zone now, Mayfield. That's complete right around the 8. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Now Mayfield. This will be caught by Brown.
That touchdown, nigga. They go.
Into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Let's take it. That touchdown, they go.
7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have retaken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation.
Now trying to get that field.
That looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Mayfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
South time.
Following the touchdown, here's
Saucy.
Simon now to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Coleman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a third and 3. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on fourth down.
Boy, you ass.
Down by 5. They've got to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down here. Back across midfield, 3 yards away from midfield at the 47. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Check 26, check 26.
A run for Nick Chubb, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous.